Hello everyone, thank you for joining this virtual conference. My name is Suleiman and I will be your MC for today's event. Welcome to Digital Microfinance 2020 event. We hope this event will help microfinance institutions to review the digital financial landscape in Myanmar. This event is co-organized by the Starbucks Solution Myanmar Company Limited and Musoni. We hope that this conference will be interesting to all of you and that we will have a good discussions today. Today's event will be presented in both English and Burmese. So for those who would like to listen to the translation, please choose English or Myanmar channel in interpretation. Please note that the original channel must be muted. I would like to inform that this conference and all the presentations will be recorded. Attendees can ask questions through the question and answer chat box. Your question will be attended accordingly. First of all, I would like to invite Mr. Nyi Nyein Aye to deliver the welcome remark and overview of challenges and opportunities for digital MFI. Let me briefly describe a biography of Mr. Nyi Nyein Aye. He is a CEO and co-founder of the Starbucks, a fintech based in Myanmar. The Starbucks was founded in 2016 with the belief that poverty can be solved using technology as a tool. If the end bank have access to capital, they are more empowered and better able to retain the returns of their labor and rise out of poverty. Nyi has 20 years of experience at the United Nations headquarters in New York prior to founding the Starbucks. He received a Master of Public Administration degree in Economic Policy Management from the Columbia University and a Master of Science in Information Systems and Bachelor of Business Administration in Finance and Investment from the City University of New York. Nyi is a member of Digital Financial Services Working Group. He was also listed in Top 100 FinTech Southeast Asia Influencer 2019 by Latix 80. So please welcome Nyi for his opening speech.
Okay, ကျေးဇူးအများကြီးတင်ပါတယ်။ကျွန်တော်ရဲ့ဒီ section ကိုအင်္ဂလိပ်လိုပြောဝင်ပြပါမယ်။ခုနကဆုလည်းပြောသွားသလိုမျိုးပဲtranslation ကိုဒီ interpretation မှာဒီမြန်မာ channel နဲ့နားထောင်လို့ရှိရင် translation ကြားပါမယ်ခင်ဗျ။ကျွန်တော်ရဲ့ဒီ presentation ကိုအင်္ဂလိပ်လိုပြောဝင်ပြပါ။ So မင်္ဂလာပါ။ welcome to Digital Microfinance 2020. We are very excited to be co-organizing this event with our award-winning microfinance software partner, Musoni Systems. We hope that managers and practitioners of MFIs who are considering digital transformation will find this conference useful. I would like to thank Deputy Director General of Financial Regulatory Department of Ministry of Planning and Finance and Industry, representatives of Myanmar Microfinance Association, colleagues from microfinance institutions and other financial institution partners, and special guests who are watching this event live on Zoom and on Facebook. I'd like to thank the speakers for today who will be sharing their valuable insights on MFI industry landscape, technology solutions for digital transformation and HR skills needed to take full advantage of it, information security, data-driven micro-insurance solutions, a digitalization success story from one of the largest MFIs in Myanmar, a new MFI digital payment integration project that is in the initiation stage, and the roadmap challenges and opportunities for a digital journey for MFI. So CIE Professor Dr. Anton That, CEO of Myanmar Microfinance Association, MMFA Ko Nai Luin, CEO of Musoni Systems, Cameron, Head of Business Operation in Proximity Finance, Ko Sam, Stone Step Myanmar's Partnership Manager, Jonathan, Canalix Founder and Principal, Ko Ye, Software Group's Business Development Manager, Vijay, Motorspokes Economic Development Manager, Steve. Thank you so much for giving us your time. Next slide, please. I'd like to give you a brief introduction on Starbucks. Starbucks is a fintech with a focus on financial inclusion in Myanmar. We work with large and small financial institutions who are providing access to financial education, financial information, and access to finance to the consumers who are mostly excluded from formal financial services. Together with Musoni, our partner, we provide a cloud-based core banking software, and we have helped many MFIs in Myanmar embark on their digital journey with success. Together with Software Group, another partner, we provide digital field application and other solutions for MFIs as well as banks. In partnership with Myanmar Microfinance Association, we manage a credit data exchange called Microfinance Credit Information Exchange, or MCIX, for the MFIs to share and exchange information of their borrower to get insights from, from the whole country. We also manage a financial inclusion chatbot called Pai that provides financial literacy and lead generation services. Next slide, please. We're very proud of our reach in Myanmar. We currently have partnerships with 72 financial institutions. 68 of them are MFIs. We have 3 NBFI partners and 1 bank. On our Pai Facebook page, we have almost 1 million followers who are receiving digital financial literacy content regularly. 2 out of 4 borrowers in Myanmar are reported on MCIX, a data sharing platform managed by us and in partnership with Myanmar Microfinance Associations for the MFIs. Every month, 56 MFIs report information on 2.7 million active borrowers from 270 townships in Myanmar on MCIX. 1 out of 10 borrowers in Myanmar are serviced by MFIs who are using Musoni, our cloud-based core banking software partner. Next slide, please. A shout out to our team. I would like to thank this Works team who made all this possible. We are a team of passionate people who are trying to make the dream of 100% financial inclusion in Myanmar a reality. Next slide, please. The challenge that we are seeing in Myanmar is the fact that millions of users are about to start using digital financial services, and all of us need to work together collaboratively to make this transition a smooth and successful one. Most of the consumers who are coming online are MBank and MFIs at the forefront of this change. So we're very excited to organize this event. Even though this is organized by us, right? This is in partnership with many organizations, and this is meant for the whole industry. We are also seeing a big shift in the digital payment space. Total transaction value of digital payments in Myanmar is expected to show an annual growth rate of 19.1%, and it is projected that total amount of digital payments will be almost $2 billion by 2024. We can anticipate that a significant portion of the transactions in MFIs will become digital in the next few years. The question that we need to ask ourselves is whether we are ready to take advantage of that. Steve will talk about exciting initiatives happening in the digital space for the MFIs in Myanmar. Next slide, please. This is a picture that went viral earlier this year, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen it. And it has a lot of truth in it. While there are many unfortunate aspects about COVID-19, and we're not trying to make light of it, we also see that as one of the main drivers for the organizations to consider digital transformation. Many organizations who are sitting on the fence are now forced to speed up their digital transformation projects because there is no other way to conduct business under difficult climate while the travel restrictions are in place. And also there's no way of knowing how long this situation will last. Digital transformation is no longer something good to have. It is, it has now become something of a survival tool for the MFIs. Next slide, please. Okay, so what is a digital MFI? A digital MFI can be defined in many different ways, and we are sharing with you a definition that we think that makes sense. Basically, a digital MFI, right, is a MFI who uses technology in 4 areas. 1, they use technology to digitize their internal processes. They use technology to manage relationships with their customers. And they also use digital tools to make and receive payments. And also, finally, right, they use technology and data to manage credit risk. And we'll go into the details. So basically, right, when we are talking about, next slide, please. So when we are talking about the internal processes, we are looking at the how MFIs manages their loan portfolio, manages their KYC information of their clients. And we think that it starts with a core banking system, right, to manage the process. We think that that's a foundation of a digital MFI because it is needed to build to have access to other digital financial services and tools. Right? In addition to the core banking software, and our colleague Cameron will talk more about how a core banking system or the right core banking system, right, can help MFIs have access to other digital financial services and tools. And in addition to the managing loan portfolio for the MFIs, right? There are also other internal resources the MFIs, right, should manage, these resources can be human resources or financial resources, or it could be an accounting system, right, that manages the payroll and other financial aspect of the operations. And having those systems digitized, right, that will definitely help as a strong foundation for the MFIs to take advantage of other digital financial services too. So having that, the digital operation, right, is going to be the key aspect in the digital journey. And the next aspect that we see as an important area is the managing relationship with the customers. Right? There are many digital tools, right, to help MFIs manage that. One of them is a customer relationship management software. And there are also MFIs who are considering or already embarking on using call center software to manage the relationships, between the MFIs and their customers, more virtually and also more effectively. And one of the communication channels that we see more and more MFIs use is the SMS. Right? So if you have the right technology, the right core banking system, for example, from the system, right, you can send out SMS payment reminders, promotional messages, and also alerts and the marketing campaigns, right, to your customers to manage the relationship and also have a better relationship with the customers. And in that category, right, we can also see that some MFIs have already started launching or started using client-facing mobile apps to interact with the MFIs in a different way. These are the mobile apps that the clients can download on their phones, and then from there they can check their balances, move balances from one account to the other, and also apply for a new loan or check a different kind of products that MFIs are offering. And we see that as an area where there will be more growth in coming years or months as more users are becoming familiar with the using mobile apps on their smartphones. And we are also seeing that some MFIs have started using chatbots and other kind of messaging channel, right, to communicate with the other users. And those are the areas where it will grow into even more advanced, right, usage in near future. In terms of the mobile payment, right, as I mentioned earlier, we are going to see more and more users in Myanmar embarking on the digital payment channels, right, to do not just interacting with MFIs, but for their everyday, day-to-day transactions. E-commerce industry is growing, and also the transfer of individual payments, right, among the normal citizens is also growing. And with that, it is definitely something that we will see in MFIs where the digital payments of disbursement and repayments will become something that will be carried out over the payment channels. And in the later presentation, Steve will talk about a payment integration project called Moja Loop that is in the process of being initiated. And eventually, where we see MFIs go is that they will start using technology and data to manage their credit risk more effectively. Right? There is a data sharing platform that is already available for the MFIs, right, to participate. As I mentioned earlier, right, in partnership with the Myanmar Microfinance Association, we manage a data sharing platform where MFIs can submit data of their active borrowers and get insights, right, of the borrowers from different part of Myanmar. And that is like only one example of how technology and data can be used to manage credit risk. There are also MFIs who are considering either internal credit scoring algorithms or using third-party external credit scoring methodologies, right, to help them manage their credit risk. And of course, eventually, we would like to see MFIs going artificial intelligence-based automated credit decision-making processes where it will become much more effective in managing risk and also at the same time becoming more efficient in acquiring more customers and also giving out more loans. Next slide, please. So there are challenges and opportunities of MFI becoming digital, right? And I think this is something that everyone can appreciate and also realize without me explaining that, right? There's a huge market potential in Myanmar with a very high penetration of mobile phone, and also out of that, there's a very high ownership of smartphone usage in Myanmar, and there is a potential because a lot of these people are unbanked, and these are the potential customers for the MFIs. And many of them are actually ready to start using digital financial services. So there is a potential for MFIs to acquire new customers, and also at the same time, MFIs can use the digital tools to create better relationship with their existing customers and also retain them, right? As MFI space become more and more competitive, and in future, the competition for MFIs will not only come from MFIs. As you all know, there are other players coming into the same space where the MFIs will have to make a differentiation, right, between the service that they offer and other opportunities that are available to the same audience. And of course, there are challenges, right? One of the challenge, right, is cost. Using digital financial services and tools has a cost of investment, right, to that, and it needs to be properly planned out. There are also organizational cultural readiness that MFIs will have to make sure that it is in place, right, before embarking on this journey. At the same time, as we all know, the speed of change in the technology space is very, very rapid, right? So to be able to take advantage of the latest technology and also what is happening, MFIs will have to keep pace with this speed of change. At the same time, even though there's a huge mobile penetration, we are also seeing that the digital literacy for these potential customers is still low. So there's a need for the MFIs and the regulators and other service providers to work together to provide the digital financial literacy to the potential borrowers so that they can take full advantage of it. And finally, we also have to understand the regulatory requirements in using these tools, right? Just because, right, a tool is available and it is used successfully in other countries, it does not mean that it can be applied right away in Myanmar. So we need to look at the regulators and their requirements. Also making sure that we work with the regulators to create the appropriate regulatory environment so that we can all grow and we can learn from each other. So next slide, please. This is a very, very oversimplified version of a digital journey. And I apologize for the understating the importance of this, right? But I just want to share with you a taste of, right, what you can expect as a part of the digital journey, right? One, as an organization, you need to be very clear on where you want to go. There are many, many things that you can do, right? But of course, we cannot do everything. So to have a successful digital transformation project, make clear that what you want is something that is very clear, and also that there is a buy-in from your organization. And the second step, right, is to find the right technology solutions. Just because there's a technology solutions that is available in other markets does not mean that it is available in Myanmar or it is appropriate here. So find the right technology solutions or the right stack, right, that can help you not only manage your operations now, but also it can help you future-proof your operations. So find the right technology solution, analyze it, study that, right? And also the third step is to make sure that there's a right partner that you're working with, right, who can help you implement and also who can work with you in this journey. So I think the important message in here is that the digital transformation is not a one-off event, that it is a journey. Right? So when you start an initiative, it is a beginning of a journey, but then it is something that you need to carry out over a sustained period of time. Right? So make sure there's a partner that you can work with, right, to go through these journeys together. And of course, right, the most important thing is after you prepare and you analyze, right, to a degree that you are comfortable with, start executing. do not wait for every pieces to fall in place, that everything to be ready. Otherwise, it will be too late, right? Um, so if you take away one message, right? So the main important message is to just start and don't wait all the pieces are ready. So this is an overview, right, of a digital journey and what a digital MFI is, right? I understand that due to the time limit, right, I'm touching only a very high level aspect of a very important and very serious conversation, right? So I don't intend to make light of this, right? But I wanted to give you an introduction on where things are. In the next slide, I have the reference of references of where we have find more information about this, and in this presentation, you will be able to see more of that. So with that, I would invite the next speaker to share the valuable insight. Thank you, Sule.